Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And I've got a little bit of a mixture for you today. So today is going to be a haul from FGNormal. I'm going to share that with you, and I'm also going to be giving that entire bag of goodies that they sent me away. So it's also a Halloween giveaway. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, make some kind of Halloweeny comment below. I will add up the amount of comments that are subscribed to my channel at the end of it. And then on Monday, for example, if there have been 65 comments, I'll do 1 to 65 on a piece of paper, put them all in a jar, give it a good shake and pick one out. So one person is going to win everything out of that bag. Right, now we have Bright Sunshine, which is a bit annoying when it's staring in your camera, so I'll just put that silicone mat down there to get rid of the glare. And after I've shown you all these, I'm going to be sharing my personal haul. But first up, from FGNormal, they sent me this die a couple of weeks ago, and I shared it with you, and they forgot to send me the stamp. So they have sent me the stamps, and I'm very grateful for that, because I do love sentiment things. And as you can see, you stamp, and then the whole thing will, it's a bit wobbly in the packet, you just line it up and it cuts out. So I've been sent that, and at some point I am going to use it. Right, so before I do my own personal haul, this is the bag of goodies that I was sent. So I'm just going to put stuff down here. Some of it might fit in and some of it may not fit in. And there are 5 items in this bag. Right, let's get stuck in. I'm going to start with this one. Let's open this and find out what's inside. Right, we have diamonds painting, and you've also got the little dotter. I'm sorry if my camera is blurred, it's so bright. You can put your gems in there and you use your dotter, you poke it into the glue, and then you just dot your gems where you want them. Obviously you peel this bit back here because it's sticky, so you've got all of your gems, and you've got some Happy Halloween specs. Now that's great for a Halloween party. I just think those are hilarious. So that is the first thing. And you've got a piece of foam as well. Foam is always useful, and I'll pop that back in the bag. So that is the first item in the Halloweeny giveaway. Right, put those over there and pray they don't fall on me. And now I'm going into another bag, and let's see what we've got in here. This is another diamond painting, so this giveaway is perfect for people that love Halloween. And it is super cute, and you've got little cute ghosts with little pink and red noses. I don't actually know if there's a smaller image of this in the bag. I can't see it, but you're getting a rough estimate there. You're also getting another tray for all your drills, and you're getting all of those. And then with everything that's left, you're going to be able to use it on your cards and stuff. But these are the matte finish ones, so those are really, really lovely and great colours. Lovely for popping on your spring cards when you're done. Right, so that is the second one, and I have to tell you, there it is, 30 by 40 centimetres. I do not know how that translates into inches, but I have got a ruler. And I can tell you that the image itself is 9.5 inches, and it's probably, if we add another 10 centimetres onto there, although I think they're encountering the whole canvas in here, it's probably by about 20. So these are all things that are going to keep you occupied, and of course they're going to be good for Halloween next year. Right, so that's your glasses, your ghosties, and now I'm going into another one here, and we have pirate ghosties and little trick or treat bags. You've got all of the gemstones again. These are also great projects for children to do. I mean, if that's something that's brought out for Halloween every year, you know, through the years, it becomes a nice little family tradition. So that's another ghosty Halloween canvas, and roughly the same size as the last one I've just shown you. Right, I'm just going to pop that over there. And we're going in again, and another diamonds painting, I believe. Oh, right, this one is a sign, and I've probably got it the wrong way around. There you go. Trick or treat. So that is a diamonds painting sign. It's like a heavyweight sort of like cardboard foam that it goes onto, and there you've got all your diamonds to finish it off. So that is that one, and you also get the tools and the hang up loops and everything to go with that. And then next up in the Halloween giveaway is this one, and I hadn't even opened it yet. Let's pop this one out. And it's another Halloween sign, and this one says boo. So it's the same thick. It's almost like cork, like leather almost. Yeah, leathery cork is the way I'd describe it. So you've got the boo, you've got all of your gems to complete it, you've got the tools again, and you've also got the hanger. Right, so that is the Halloween giveaway prize, and I will link FGNormal below. So from all of the comments that are mentioning, whoops, let me get that in, Halloween today, I will add all those up, write them on a piece of paper. You'll see me put them all in a jar on Monday morning, and we'll shake it up, and one lucky person will actually have a whole 12 months in which to make their projects. Right, I'm just going to pause a minute and get my personal haul. Okay, so we are stamps and a few dice today, and I think I'm probably going to be back on Monday with another personal haul, because I've got a few items that are just sort of like a bit too much to share at the moment. So I'm just going to share these. Right, first up is a little teddy bear sort of like silhouette shadow stamp. And I got that because I thought it would be nice to make, you know, a big broad washi or something. I got a Runkle's Hot Cocoa. I got a couple of Bathing Beauties, which are quite silhouetted. Hang on, I'm just going to shut my blind. Right, so we're now in virtual darkness, and I don't think it makes much difference. This one is a travel trunk. Really difficult to see stuff today. I've got a little kitchen label, which is cinnamon gel, and I have stamped some of these so that you can have a look at them. And then I've got another one, which is a haunted house. I'm going to get a sheet of white cardstock here. Yeah, the brightness is still not very good. And then I've got this gorgeous fairy. I just think she's really pretty. And then I absolutely love this. If you're somebody who likes to make recipe books and stuff, that is, although you can't see it, it's a vintage coffee grinder. And it would hang on the wall, and you just turn the handle, and all your grinds would come down into the cup. I've got this gorgeous big skeleton skull, which is awesome for Halloween, and it's also a great size for stamping, cutting out and then covering with paper, and you can make yourself a little skull mini book for Halloween. This one I'm going to call Baby Banksy. You can just see him, can't you, putting that graffiti on the wall. There he is. I just think that's absolutely gorgeous. It's perfect for the bottom of a journal page, where it can just be, you know, just catching all your drips, all your inky drips. I just think it's wonderful. So there's that one. And then I've got a very big typewriter, which is lovely. Of course, you can get a craft knife, you can cut along, and you can put a regular piece of paper in. If you've got some old type stamps, then you can put a little note to come in out of your vintage typewriter. So I really like that, and I have stamped that one. And then we have some girls, might be girls and boys. They look as if they're in the kitchen. I haven't got a clue what she's holding in her hand. Might be a big bowl of soup or something, but she doesn't look too pleased. Maybe it's because it's not chicken noodle. So I thought that one was quite funny. And then this great vintage image. This is a classic Christmas image where you got the children peeking at the door and Santa at the piano. I absolutely love that. And his little bag of toys. Wonderful. Once again, you know, these, I buy them to do my journals and stuff. And then I've got this set of vintage cameras which I absolutely love. I mean, that one just looks really steampunk, and this one's a wooden box. I have actually stamped these, and the reason I got these is because I bought myself a camera die, which I'm going to share with you in a second. But I will show you what I stamped first. So first up, I've done the cameras, and these were done in Black Soot Distress Archival. That's what I stamped these in. But that one is in a wooden box. And then you've got this one, which I think is very sort of steampunky. It's almost like you can see the film reel being wound on. Absolutely love them. So that's my first stamping. And then my next one is the typewriter. So you can see it will stamp with a lot of light space. I don't know how close I can go. So that you can actually colour that if you wanted to. Nice shadow. Love that. And I love that you can see the keys and you can see all of the numbers. Because if I put my finger there, you can see how small it is. But if I hold it up microscopic to the camera, you can see the numbers are clearly visible. Love that. And then next up, I've got myself a cocoa tin and I fussy cut it. And basically I got that because I thought with my sort of like cute gingerbreads and stuff, to have a tin of cocoa going on behind them would be a nice thing. And also for popping into a recipe book or on a recipe card. So here is the skull that I cut out. And I just think he's wonderful. Just needs some distress ink in old paper, I think. Here is the little fairy. I just think she's really sweet. I love the way she's standing because you could put her on anything. She can even stand on the top of one of your mushrooms. And then here is the coffee grinder. Arcade Crystal it's called. Isn't that great? I think you'd probably pull that handle at the bottom and all your coffee grounds would drop out, I think. But another one that's going to look, you know, just great, stamped up the edge of a recipe card. And then here is the cinnamon gel label that I fussy cut, or at least tried to. I've left myself a rough little bit there. I've never had cinnamon gel and never heard of it. But it's for flavouring ice cream jellies, cakes and pies. So I just thought that was another cute one for going off the edge of a recipe card. And then last but not least is the trunk. And if you use a craft knife, you can actually see, you can track along the underside edge of that. And you can have your trunk lid to lift up. So you could actually use that one dimensionally. And of course, probably better to be stamped in sepia or a chocolate brown, because these things were usually brown leather, weren't they? So those are my vintage stamps. And then I've got a few more which I haven't stamped, but they are seriously cute. And I was just looking for my dies. I've got dies with both of them, but oh yeah, I've got them in my hands. Well, that just goes to show you, doesn't it? And I'm going to use that white piece of paper again. So there, it's a real fine line. It's sort of almost like a very prim snowman swinging on a star with his little bird. And if you look at the website, you'll see how gorgeous he is when he's coloured in. So I've got him, and then I've got the other little snowmen with the mittens and the little tree, and I just think they're really cute. Really love those. And I've got the dies to match, and the dies do match. I'll show you, because that's another important thing. I mean, if you're buying stuff like this, you want to know that it works. So getting my stamp the wrong way around, there we go. you can see the die does absolutely fit onto that stamp. So that one is good. And then we've got this one, and then of course that die fits absolutely onto those stamps. Well, it fits that one, and then I'll wiggle it around. You've got to cut them out independently, but they do all fit. I'll just slide that one around. There you go. So those are my snowmen and dies, and I've got a really nice free sample of little stick men, little matchstick men. And I think they're really cute. They look nice on washi tape. And then I've got myself a new stencil, which, excuse my throat, is all like donutty cake sprinkles, which I think is awesome. So you can pop that down and just shift it round a bit and use all your different happy colours for doing your birthday cake backgrounds and stuff. And that stencil is 6 inches square. So I've got myself that. And I've just dropped something, my free sample. So I'll move that out of the way. And now I've already put this stuff that I bought into one of my big pocket envelopes that I get off AliExpress, because there was so much in here I didn't want to lose anything, because I'd had a little play. So I'm going to try to get the correct stuff out here. And my first one is this absolutely gorgeous set of jars. So I've got 2 canning jars. Well, one's an insert, but you can use it as one. And then that comes with a Homemade with Love label that does emboss really nicely. Comes with a smaller jar, and there is another piece of jar here somewhere. There it is. So you get an inner with that one, and it also comes, of course, with a strawberry, because you know I love strawberries. So that's that set, and it's a really, really comprehensive set. I mean, all the dies that I'm about to show you, I paid less than 20 bucks for all of it. So I did do a big jar, and you can see it does emboss that really nicely. I just used up some scraps of paper that I had, and I did do one that's got the little strawberry inside. So that was just me playing around because I wanted to see what the jars would look like. But I like to use stamps inside jars and build images. So that's what I've done with that one. And then this one I have not cut apart yet, but look at the size of that. That is a large mug. That is a cup. You've got some acorns, and you've also got a sprig of leaves. You've got another sort of like either blossomy or leafy, and then you've got some more flowers. But that is just gorgeous. I'm going to measure it. I don't think I measured the jar, did I? That is 3 3/4, and then going across 4 1/4. It's huge. So if you've got like gingerbread critters and stuff, you can have them sort of hanging out at the top. And then this jar, look at that, 5 1/2 inches. And then at its widest points, I'm going to say 3 1/2. So that's the biggest jar in the set. And then next up, I got myself a house. Now, remembering everything that I spent was less than 20 bucks. And it comes with different windows and doors. So you get to a sort of like lacy style window. You've got a balustrade or a balcony there. You've even got a little tuft of grass that could go into a window box. And then you've got stairs, a suggestion of stairs, and then you've got your little topiary. There's the window box that your grasses will go into. But isn't that cute? It's going to make a really, really lovely mini album. So I'm going to measure that. And that is 5 3/4 inches. And then going across just under 3 1/2 inches. So that is the house. And then I've got myself, because I do like movie clip type things and photograph type things, and just look at the paper clips. It's got a little tiny bow. You can cut 2 and fussy cut the bow out and have that layered up. You've got all your little bulldog clips and stuff, your pen nib. You've got that other clip. And then you've got this other little section here that cuts out and leaves a border so you can tuck stuff in. and then more clips. You've got the little heart or the hello, and then another little clip. I don't know if those would actually like layer on top of these or something, but just a really, really sweet set. And then this one measures, because this is the biggest piece, just under 3 3/4 inches, and then going across 2.5 inches. But it's just really lovely, really comprehensive. It's nice to have all those little bits going on. I'm losing my voice. And then next up, I've got a pocket. So I can do a sort of like jagged edge with all the little dots, turn that one in, and do a sort of like jagged edge on the envelope edge. I haven't cut these out yet, but they will be cut out. And of course you cut two and then you flip them over, and that is what will make your envelope pocket. And you've even got a slit so that you can tuck stuff into a slit. You've got a piece there that will turn it into a notepad. You've got a piece there that will turn it into a little book so that you can put your book rings through. Then you've got your numbers, and then you've got the inside layering piece. So when this is made up, that's how I'm going to measure it. It would make a 3.5 inch by, let's get that correct, by 4 3/4 inch pocket. So once again, this is all in the set where I paid 20 bucks. And then next up, this is gorgeous. And if you saw my haul, maybe about a month ago, where I hauled a stamp, which was a magnifier, you can see why. These bits actually pop out so that you've got the magnifying glass, and then you can cut out a bug or a little wildflower separately. So all you do with these is like push them with your fingers, can you see? And the whole thing swings out and just leaves you with the magnifier. But what I love about this, look, is you've got the cut edge, which means you can cut two, you can put your acetate in between, it can be a shaker or what have you, but you can just have it resting on a page with a butterfly or a bug or anything. And then these awesome footprints come with it. I just think those are fabulous. I mean, you could do that and have a little snowy background and just Merry Christmas, you know, with the footprints going through the snow. So this one for me is a multi-use, and it's 4.5 inches in length, that magnifier. And then the boot prints, which are a left and a right, when you cut those out, you've actually got 2.25 inches, but you don't have to use the outside. You can just use the inside and cut the footprint straight into the card. So just absolutely love that. And then next up is a sequin plate, but it's also a slide. So once again, you put your thumb there, as you can see, and the sequin plate will just pop out. But it's just great to have all the sequins on there so that you can just keep running that little plate through if you want to. And then, of course, once again, these are even, so you can cut two back to back. You can turn it into a shaker using the sequins that you've got there, or put a fabulous image in. And 3.5 inches and 3.5 inches. It's just great. Just absolutely love it. And once again, in that pile, 20 bucks. And then I've got some little fruits, because I do like my fruits. And this can be a lemon or a lime or an orange. And that one is a pomegranate. So let's have a look there. It's 2 1/8 inch. And this one I'm going to say is 1.25 inches. But once again, you can pop out that. You've got a base, and then you can put that piece on top of it. Just really, really cute. And sorry for my camera once again. And then last but not least is the camera. And one of the reasons I got those camera stamps is because I wanted to make a mini album, because this one, just like this page one that I just showed you, it comes with a piece where you can turn it into an album and put either your binder ring in or your separate book rings. But you've got all those lens pieces, and once again I do apologise for the light. You've got an arrow, a mini camera, and then you've got I think that says memories. Let's have a look. Going from that direction, I think it says memories. And if it doesn't, I don't really care because I love it. So it might even say journey or travel or something. And then you've got the arched arrow at the top. But what an absolutely awesome collection, you know, for 20 bucks. Absolutely stunned by that one. Right, so that's what I've got for you today, and it's Friday, and I'm going to be up with another personal haul, I think, on Monday, and then I'm going to get stuck in with some Eiffel Store. You have an absolutely fabulous weekend. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, all links below. Bye.